All right, so now we're on question 7 of chapter 5. So this has to do with the binomial probability distributions. I'm not using that formula, guys. So right now, if you're looking at my notes, you should be looking at TI-84 overall explanation. You kind of saw how to pull up binom MPDF. Right now, I'm going to go through part A and through C to kind of go over like the specifics of it. So right here, we're going to press second and then vars, okay? This is really when we're going for this blue distribution right here. So I'm gonna scroll down to my binomial functions down here. So I have one here and one here. Do y'all see this difference between the P and the C? My trick to remembering which one to use. P is perfect. It's when you have it equals. So right here on part A, it says x equals 2. It has to be perfectly 2. It has to equal 2. So I'm going to use binom P. Okay, trials. That's just our n. That is, how many trials one on. So that's 6. Our p-value is 0.6, and our x value, which is what we're testing, equals 2. We're going to paste, enter, and it's going to give me that 0.1382, okay? So now we're going to look at the next one, cumulative property. So x is less than or equal to 1. Same deal, cumulative, it's total of anything from less than or equal to 1. Multiple numbers, cumulative, C. Now we're going to press this, 6 trials, 0.6, and we're going up to 1. Now look, I made that little note saying how you see how it's x is less than or equal to 1. So that's from anything from 0 to 1 and including 1. If it just said less than 1, or a better example would be like less than 2, you would say the number right below it. So specific to this part B example, if it said less than 1, I would just put 0. I'm not really trying to confuse you, but I just want you to make sure you're paying attention to the or equal than sign. So now going back to the specific problem, because it says less than or equal to, I am just going to put exactly 1. Now I'm going to paste, enter. It's going to give me 0.041, all right? Going back down to C, all right? This is where it definitely does kind of get a little complicated, all right? So we're going greater than 4. Now, when we do these measurements, it's going from 0 to a number. I can't go from 5 to a number, which is what it's asking me for greater than 4. So how do I do that? Well, now I'm just going to measure it up until 4, paste, enter that, and then take 1 minus this number, which is going to give me the greater than 4 number of 0.2333. All right, that kind of makes sense. We can't figure out greater than 4, so we figure out less than 4. We can't figure out greater than 4, so we figured out less than or equal to 4, and then take 100 minus, I say 100, 1 minus that number to equal that. Try my best here. I really hope that made sense, guys. Let's go ahead and make another little example here of, let's say, if it said x is less than 4. All right, this is kind of what I was talking about with some of the cumulative stuff. So now I'm going to sit here, go back, go all the way down to cumulative. 6 trials at 0.6. My x value is not 4. It does not include 4. It does not have the equal to sign. So I'm going 1 below, and it's going to be 3. And then I'm going to paste. It's going to be 3, and then I'm going to paste. So theoretically, for this problem, if I was looking for less than 4, it'd be 0.4557.